GSAK, cgeo, and Comcast foils a live stream. What am I talking about? Find out here in a second. Face it, it's as hard to find as a black nano on a black lamppost. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss a single episode. Hey y'all, it's John Broyles, Cash and Cub Master. How's your Friday going? Hopefully a little bit better than mine's gone so far. We got a bunch for you, so let's get right on it. Starting off with Comcast kind of foiled my live stream because one of their large backbone network partners had a fiber cut, and they believe that it's also impacting other providers. It still is, as far as I know, currently affecting business and residential internet, video, and voice customers. They apologized and are working on getting it restored as soon as possible. And it was proven a little earlier tonight. If you happen to catch DNF live, it didn't go all that well because there was streaming problems left and right. Even right now, I'm still getting a 20 millisecond ping for just down the street, and very bad down and upload speed. So hopefully they get this fixed post haste. Now on to the second story, cgeo. Seems I did cover one of the Android caching apps. I'll cover the other big one. cgeo actually had a release a few days ago on the 26th. This is what would have been put out, released tonight during the DNF Live. Basically, some of the new stuff is a Maps Forge library that is being used now by default for OSM and offline maps, and it's a new one. There's also a log template size change, and it's also using the geocaching.com logging page for submitting the logs. Now, this is not without its own hiccups, because the next story on that one, it's not working for some folks. The Maps Forge maps in version in V4 folder, whatever that happens to be, for cgeo is not working like it's supposed to where it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. Someone replied saying the map files have an internal version number, and which denotes some sets of the features. It's going to be worked on and fixed by the end of the week. 2 down, 1 to go. We talked about cgeo and we talked about Comcast. Now let's go on to GSAK. For those of us who sit and actually load a GPS on the computer, GSAK is now using a new API that was brought down by Groundspeak. It's this new API from Groundspeak that is being pushed out for all developers. It's more secure and better documented. It uses a RESTful API and is cleaner and leaner. Everything's well defined and have logical child relationships. Some new useful features have been added, but every time it's slower than what we're used to in GSAK. So if you happen to have the new API, which was rolled out in a couple updates ago from Clyde, it's slower. Unfortunately, it appears to the developer of GSAK and a few other people that the new API is more friendly towards smartphone usage, which happens to want more data quickly, as opposed to us computer users, to where we just want it by the shovelful, and it's not what the API is aimed at. Clyde mentioned that he will continue to work on GSAK and try to make it compatible with the new API. The old API, according to Groundspeak, will be completely removed by May of next year. What that means for us using GSAK, I don't know. What that means for smartphone users, I don't know. Hopefully somebody can come up with some insight for this one. And that is all I have tonight. Links for everything will be down there in the description. I hope you learned something. If you did, think I'm good looking, hit that like button. If you think I'm ugly and my girlfriend dresses me funny, hit that dislike button. And of course, right down there we go, pointing the right way. Right down there in that corner, Hulk smash that subscribe button and then hit that little bell next to it so that way you're not missing a second of comedy of errors that come out of this. This has been DNF Magazine Edition -0.25. I'm John Broyles, Cash and Cub Master. We'll see you next time.